Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. In today's video, we will be talking about each of the XP grinds from each season. For certain seasons, the grind was absolutely insane, and then the next season, it's basically like there's no grind. I want to see if we can find any patterns throughout these seasons as to what explains the lack of XP grinding this season, and if we will ever get the XP grind back for next season or seasons in the future. If you guys could, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications as well. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. If you guys use my code COBESMIND in the item shop and we end up hitting 100,000 supporters, I will do a 100-hour face cam live stream. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to go type in my code COBESMIND. I know it's an insane goal, but if we hit it, that's what I'll do, guys. The first introduction to XP grinding, as most of you guys probably know, was season 4 for the Omega Lights. Before that, in season 2 and season 3, there was no such thing as XP grinding. I'm not going to be talking about any banners you get. I could do that in a separate video if you guys would like to see that, but I will only be talking about the skins you unlocked from each of these seasons. So season 4, obviously with the Omega Lights that everybody, even to this day, still wants back. For a lot of the people who weren't able to unlock it, they want a way today to unlock those Omega Lights. And I completely understand, because level 80 was a hard task in season 4. You had your streamers and your very good players, very dedicated players as well, who would play all day, who ended up getting to level 80. But for your average player, they didn't even get close. I want to hear everyone in the comments, did you end up getting Omega Lights? Because I feel like a lot of people missed out on it and they thought maybe, you know, next season we'll be able to unlock it, but Epic Games said no way, we're keeping it to season 4. One of the most infamous grinds ever, and that's really what started my XP grinding journey. In season 5, we have my favorite battle pass skin, the Drift, at level 55. And Epic Games thought it was a little bit too hard last season, so for Ragnarok, they unlocked him at level 78. There is a huge difference between these levels. Like level 55 to level 78 is a pretty massive difference. But one good thing Epic Games did in these seasons, you wouldn't just unlock every single stage of Ragnarok at level 78. You would unlock these edit styles along the way, but the max stage was level 78 for Ragnarok. In season 6, we got Calamity at level 55 and Dire at level 60. So as you guys can see, from season 5 to season 6, Epic Games definitely decreased the grind quite a bit. I'm surprised they didn't decrease the grind from Omega to Ragnarok, but they did from Ragnarok to Dire. And we've seen this pattern many times before for XP grinding. People complain about, oh my god, this is too hard to unlock, and then Epic Games makes it so much easier the next season. I was actually able to unlock the fully maxed out Dire, except for the weekly challenges, in 5 days in season 6. But back then, it was such a big reward and it was so satisfying being able to unlock him so early, but compared to chapter 2 season 3, it really wasn't worth the grind because the edit style you get isn't all that great. In season 7, we had the Lynx, which was unlocked at level 65, and then Zenith fully maxed out was unlocked at level 67. And I did want to mention, you unlock the Ice King by outlasting 25,000 opponents. That's how you unlock the max stage. I really don't understand why Epic Games changed it so much. They changed the lower version to 65 and then the higher version to 67. This one doesn't really make too much sense to me. I don't understand why they did it this way. I feel like there needs to be more of a range between levels for the fully unlocked stages. Even if they are both stage 1 skins, I feel like one of them has to have higher priority. And for me, I feel like Lynx should have been that higher priority skin, maybe at level 70, and then Zenith at least at level 60. In season 8, we had the Blackheart at level 61 and the Hybrid at level 66. I was able to unlock the Hybrid in about 5 days, and I slept around 12 hours in 5 days. I'm not even lying. And then the Lux also outlasts 25,000 opponents. I did want to talk about this, guys. guys, I really don't care for this type of grind, because if you really wanted to get the Lux as quickly as possible, this wouldn't be very difficult. For this one, you don't even have to play the game, and I didn't after I was done with the hybrid grind. I just readied up into the game, let the bus driver drop me off, outlast as many opponents as I did until I died, and then hop into another game and repeat the process. I really don't understand why Epic Games did this. I feel like the tier 100 skins definitely should be a grind, and they should be rewarding. For season 9, we had Rocks unlocked at level 53 and Vendetta at level 58. Since I did have so much fun grinding out levels in previous seasons, especially going from level 66 in season 8 to only level 58 in season 9, I actually quit for about 3 months, or I took a break for about 3 months. I didn't play Fortnite because the grind just wasn't there. It seems like they just kept going down and down, further and further for the XP grind, and I don't know exactly why they did this. I feel like they could have kept it around level 66 to 70 for that max stage, and I think that's a pretty good point. But for some reason, they dropped it down so far this season to level 53 and level 58. In season 10, the grind somewhat came back. We had the Sparkle Supreme at level 50, the Catalyst at level 55, Eternal Voyager at level 60, and the Ultima Knight at level 65. I felt like this was definitely one of the fun seasons to grind out XP, since there were so many different skins to unlock. And unlike in season 5, where there was this giant gap between the max levels for stage 1 and then the tier 100 skin, I felt like Epic Games did a pretty good job here. This one definitely reminds me of chapter 2 season 2, being able to unlock all of these different skins at different levels. And I feel like this is definitely the best way to do it if Epic Games wants to do it this way. You gotta give those incentives to players who don't play this game all that much, like the Sparkle Supreme at level 50. Anyone can hit level 50 throughout a season if you actually play the game. Then the levels keep increasing as you go further into the Battle Pass skins, and I think it's a great idea. I think 4 skins is great, but hey, why don't they do it with every skin? But season 10 definitely was a fun XP grind. For chapter 2 season 1, we had the 8-ball versus Scratch at level 350. So you guys are gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong. I know chapter 2 season 1 doesn't seem like that long ago, but it actually almost was like a year ago at this point. But this was sort of just plopped on us out of nowhere, and I really don't like this, and I hope Epic Games never does it again. If they were to do it in the current season, chapter 2 season 3, I would be pretty furious. I don't really see the point or the fun in dropping it out of nowhere. I feel like the people who were grinding aren't really satisfied because they weren't really grinding towards anything except for being a high level as of right now. And the people who weren't grinding for XP because there was no incentive are like, oh my god, now I have to go out and grind, but it's already too late. This is a very perfect example of a horrible idea by Epic Games. One of my least favorite implementations for XP grind ever. Now for my favorite chapter 2 season 2, the best example of a good XP grind, but we will be talking about a few ways I think they could change it for the more moderate player base. But guys, the XP grind is for those XP grinders, and I think Epic Games should keep it, but hey, that's coming from me. I like grinding XP. I don't think they should completely do away with it. I don't really think it hurts anyone. If you guys don't play the game all that much, hey, maybe you shouldn't unlock certain skins, you know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion though. So to unlock the base stage gold version of Midas, that was level 100. To max them out, it was level 140. Unlocking Brutus at level 140 to level 180 to max them out. Meowscles at level 180 to 220. Tiantina at level 220 to 260. Sky at level 260 to 300. And then finally the Golden Agent Peely at level 300 to 350. I've made so many videos talking about the XP grind for chapter 2 season 2, but I feel like the easiest way they could have done it, instead of having it be 40 levels in between, have it be 30 levels in between. That means instead of unlocking the fully golden Sky at level 300, you would have unlocked her at level 250. And for the Agent Peely, it would have been level 250 to level 300 to max him out fully golden. I feel like if I was working there and I brought this idea up to them, this would have been an easy fix to a huge problem from last season. Level 300 for fully golden agent Peely definitely is what it should have been last season. Level 350, yeah, I like the grind personally, but I feel like for the more majority of the player base, they definitely would have liked the level 300 grind. And then for chapter 2 season 3 for the Eternal Night at level 160, just a sad excuse for an XP grind. I don't even want to call this an XP grind. I don't think it is. I don't know exactly what Epic Games is thinking here. I don't know if Epic Games is going to completely do away with the XP grind for the foreseeable future, but I really hope they don't. I want to hear from everyone in the comments section. Do you guys think they should do away with the XP grind? Do you guys like it? Do you dislike it? Do you think it's just sort of there for the players who like it, and if you don't care about it, then it's none of your business, it doesn't matter? Or does it upset you that you guys are forced to grind out XP for these certain skins? Also, what were your favorite XP grinds throughout any season of Fortnite? For me, season 6 was definitely fun. Season 8 I absolutely loved. Season 10 is a good example of a nice XP grind. I wish the Ultimate Night was level 70 or 75, but that's just for me. And then chapter 2 season 2 was the perfect XP grind. Couldn't have been better. Even though I think they should have done some changes, I really do like the thought of progressive styles for each level. Unlike any other season, it rewards the XP grind every single level you get, and I like that idea. I also like the idea of you being able to upgrade every single skin except for one, the Maya. So let me know what your favorite XP grind was from what season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications as well, guys. Use my code COBESMIND for a 100-hour face cam stream. Bye, guys.